Welcome back to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel.
Surprise! We're a few minutes early.
Woo-hoo. I love it. Oh my goodness. Happy day 3 of Maker Bootcamp.
Yes, it's Wednesday.
Woo-hoo. We are so excited.
And today, if you do sublimation and you are into sublimation, we have the hack of all hacks for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Good stuff.
It is so good. And before we do it, we're gonna have to get our special heat gun out.
I know.
That I just now realized we're live and I forgot to grab it. So we'll make a note.
Let me just text Alicia.
We'll get that heat gun right in here. It is gonna be so good. I am so excited. While she's doing that, let's just debrief on where we've been, where we're going, what's going on, right? It's day 3. Please get your pick-me-up coffee. Shout out to Angela on the team for doing a coffee run for us. I mean, God love her.
You all may see me bouncing off the walls. I've not had caffeine in 2 days.
Crazy.
Trying to cut back on that. So, but I
this is
felt
a
like,
big.
I felt like I needed a coffee.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be awesome. So we're so excited. But what I want to share with you all is that it is amazing, and I cannot wait for you all to be part of day 3. Day 3 is going to be incredible. This is all about using our amazing sublimation, taking advantage of doing a little hack that you're going to be very impressed with. If you're a member and student, more of a student of Maker's Gonna Sublimate, y'all, this hack is going to really set you up for success. And if you're not a member or a student of Maker's Gonna Sublimate, Lauren, $70 off.
It's a great deal.
Amazing deal. You have we're down to the last 2 days of boot camp after today. So you have until Friday at midnight to decide to become a member for $30 off.
Right.
Or grab Maker's Gonna Sublimate for $70 off. Whoa. So before, I know we'll get questions about it because we haven't talked about Maker's Gonna Sublimate.
We haven't in a while.
Yeah.
Like there for a little bit, I felt like that was
like a big push.
Around the time that I started.
Yes.
It was about, like, we talked about it all the time. We did all kinds of sublimation.
Yeah.
And then we kind of scaled back a little bit because...
Well, membership is so prominent, and we just kind of go where you all ask us to go. So there was like questions about, Tanner, I need you to teach me sublimation. So this sublimation class, y'all, if there's been other programs here at Maker's Gonna Learn that the whole team is a part of, I filmed and produced every single video of that course, so I can say with the utmost confidence that you will love, love, love. There is, I think, 16 or 17 training module, like videos. There's amazing action steps. People ask me all the time, Tanner, should I buy Maker's Gonna Sublimate if I haven't bought a printer yet? Please, this course curriculum gives you everything you really need to get started, exact links. It lets you compare and contrast and make a decision for what printer is right for you. And what, of course, we did because we're extra here.
Right.
We have given our Maker's Gonna Sublimate students 200 exclusive designs.
Yes.
That's only available when you sign up for Maker's Gonna Sublimate.
So we did have a question. If it is Maker's Gonna Sublimate a subscription? So it's not a subscription. It is a course that you can buy. And in that course, we teach you the ins and outs of sublimation, what the do's and don'ts. And I'm telling you, the amount of money that you spend on buying that course, we have spent that threefold.
So much.
In blanks, in ink, and paper to try to bring you the best possible so that you don't make those same mistakes.
Now, my course promise is that if you invest in this course, this curriculum, you will save the cost of the course in your own mistakes. Meaning you're not going to have as many ones we've tested. I've tested, for example, colors on the printers and mugs like 20 times over to make sure we give you guys the curriculum. So a few highlights of like someone here that's like, oh, I can sublimate. Y'all, the course, you get some really cool templates, which if I had, I could show you some of them, but I'll show you on the website. Secondly, what you're also getting is mastering software outside of Design Space.
Yes. So the software that you're going to be working with a lot with sublimation is going to be Canva, and we use Inkscape, and the reason we decided...
teach both.
We do teach both. Canva, I would say, is my personal favorite, but I also like Canva for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
But Inkscape, the reason that we chose Inkscape is because Inkscape is a free software.
Woohoo, free 99.
I mean, you can use, is it like Adobe Illustrator?
Illustrator would be the paid version. If you have that, like, pretty much the cool thing of Inkscape is it's a great learning platform to see, can I really make it or break it? I teach you how to design some custom garden flags inside the course in Inkscape, and there are some pros of that. So in the course, you're getting a lot more than just, here's what printer to use, here's the supplies you need. Yes, you're gonna learn that, but you're gonna learn some like advanced sublimation designing too. I think you're gonna be really pleasantly surprised with it. So if you're interested in sublimation, you're already sublimating, you wanna go deeper, the files and everything are so good. But hello everyone. Share with us where you're visiting. Oh, your brows are on point.
Oh, my brows. Oh, honey, they are microbladed. They are microbladed.
I love that. I love it. We are so excited for today, day 3. Today, let's talk about giveaways because I know a lot of people are here. Sadie, how many friends are viewing live with us today? 300 people live with us. Amazing. Hello, everyone. We're so excited you're here. I have a winner. I have a winner for us from yesterday.
And this is for the $100 Amazon gift card from yesterday.
Yes. So, are you all ready to hear who is our winner today? If you are, like, get pumped up because here we go. Da, da, da. Angie Garrett.
Angie, congratulations.
Love it. Congratulations.
Let me see if I can tag her and see if she's here with us.
Oh, that's a good hack to see if they're here.
Angie is not here with us right now.
So Angie,
but it's okay.
When you watch the replay, you won the $100 Amazon gift card. Email us your best Amazon account email so that we can send you the $100 gift card. So hi@makersgonnalearn.com. And if you're bummed that you're not Angie, which I am, I'm bummed I'm not Angie. I want a $100 gift card.
I know.
We've got something else up our sleeves. We have something that you can win today. This is for anyone that's just tuning in for their first day of boot camp. All you have to do, comment. So comment live, comment on the recorded, whatever you want. And today we're giving away a convection oven. So you're gonna be able to make this exact project that we're making today. You're gonna be able to make that yourself. Today's project is so good. We haven't showed it to you, so we're going to dive right into kind of like what you need and supplies. But as I get over here, Lauren, like, let's have everyone share what they've got going on. It's day 3 of boot camp. I could do this every day. If this was our only thing we had to do, I would love it. So this is so good. But guys, thank you so much for being here as always. We absolutely love getting to share with you and support you. And again, I want to share one last thing.
Okay.
We made an executive decision this morning we've had to limit what the amazingness is we are sharing on Sunday. So there's limited numbers to some of the specialness, some of the secrets that's happening on Sunday. So there is limited supply on some of the extras.
Yeah.
Some of the goodies.
I'm catching what you're putting down.
There is going to be some really good incentives for friends that are there on Sunday. So if you're not going to be there on Sunday, I don't know if I have shared, if it's public yet, the training curriculum name. I'm going to see if it's live yet so I can share with you first here. I don't believe it's up yet, but essentially we are going to be sharing our 4-step proven system to get you guys to the advanced crafter that you are. Our heart for Sunday is to really help you guys start really pivoting from being a consumer to get you to be a producer, as in crafts, like getting the crafts cranked out. So I'm so excited. We have got to train and equip many craft producers, and this next chapter of something super huge I cannot wait to share with you guys. is going to be absolutely amazing. So that was my final little, it's on your calendar. Do not miss it. There are going to be emails sent out, but you all want to be there 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
I hope we don't break YouTube.
It's not church. I mean, well, I guess a lot of people do have church at night. I forgot.
Oh,
about that.
yeah.
We used to, and then but anyway. 9 p.m.
Well, remember 6 o'clock in Pacific, you know, you can watch the recorded.
Oh, absolutely.
The recorded will be available, and we'll take care of you, but just know there is urgency. I'm trying to help y'all out like I would want someone to do for me. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're making, y'all. You're not gonna believe it. As we get over here at the craft area, I am so excited for this project. Here's what I wanted to show you. This is it. So this is what we're making. I really, really, really love these tumblers that you're able to make with your convection oven, because you can make up to 3 of these at a time, which is insane. You don't have to have the mug press. I have tested, I believe we recorded a video testing mug press versus convection oven, things like that. You know, it's very interesting, but the convection oven is so good. All right, so I love this. Here is what we're going to teach you all how to make today. We are using a pattern from Maker's Gonna Learn. We are using a font called Demonstration. We're using an offset, and we're going to touch on the connection between Cricut Design Space, Canva, and our internal computer. Because when you sublimate, there is not a all around easy peasy one-stop shop for this, right? There's not a one-stop shop. So when you are sublimating, and the reason why you want to sublimate, y'all, is like, I just wish they could feel it. I wish I could hand this to you through the camera and say, you need it. Someone says, can you explain what sublimation is? Of course I can.
I'm so glad you're touching on this.
Yeah.
We've had so many
comments. They're like, wait, I want to know. I get it. So sublimation, if you've heard of infusible ink is printed sheets of sublimation transfers. Cricut has bundled it, and of course in a Cricut fashion called it something totally abstract. Infusible ink, amazing name. But this right here is a sheet of printed sublimation ink. It comes out of a printer with ink. As the heat here activates, it is going to heat that up, and y'all are in for a treat today because I'm doing one start to finish. You're going to see how this ink will actually heat up and become a gas, and at the end of the day, become something super permanent. Now, one of my biggest questions I get, Tanner, what can you sublimate on? Can I sublimate on a black t-shirt? Can I sublimate on a cotton t-shirt? No and no. This is only for like white and light colors, unless you're bleaching. That is taught in our programming, Maker's Gonna Sublimate, so definitely check that out. And 2, cotton does not store that gas. So what you have to have is something like this right here, which is a Sublimation Blank. All right, this is what's considered a Sublimation Blank. Click our link down below, look at our supply list. You can see this is a Sublimation Blank. There are so many. You can do car coasters. You can do, I mean, there's so many different blanks, like koozies, pillowcases. I mean, so many things, right? So I love sublimation, but you can also do polyester fabrics. So you could get a t-shirt that is 65% poly mixed with cotton, and that would be able to sublimate. The more polyester, the better it will be when you sublimate. The brighter, the more vibrant colors and things like that. Does that give everyone a nice intro to sublimation?
A great intro.
Because I want to have a good base before we move on.
Great intro. A couple things, questions that I've had that I'm going to touch on real quick.
Let's do it.
You cannot use inkjet printer ink. You can use an Epson EcoTank, which is technically an inkjet printer. However, you must convert it into a sublimation printer using sublimation ink. And there are plenty of great sublimation inks out there. We're not going to go into which ones are better.
We do teach on converting your printer in the course. We do touch on our philosophy of inks. There's a lot of training that can go into this. So yeah, great question.
Next one is somebody asked if it comes out of the ink, out of the printer wet. It does not, but you do not want to put your fingers on any type of sublimation paper.
Because if I scratch it, it will not transfer the same.
It won't transfer the same.
Yep.
And then there was, somebody asked what it feels like. It feels like nothing. It absolutely feels like nothing.
Yeah, like if I close my eyes, I'm like, I don't feel it, I don't see it.
Yes.
It's weird.
You do not need to do this in your kitchen oven.
No.
You need to have a special small convection oven, because what happens...
There's a gas.
It is a gas. So yes, there was another question. Is there a smell? Yes, there is a very faint smell.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We are in a well-ventilated studio.
Very large studio.
Do not do this in a very small enclosed area without opening a window or some type of ventilation.
Now, Susan says, I heard you need to print on laser printer paper and not inkjet. So Susan, here at Maker's Gonna Learn, we recommend using sublimation paper, which is from a brand called Asub. It is pretty much the standard when it comes to sublimation paper. It's awesome. Get you a pack of it. It'll be great. So it is so good. I love it. Last year, I focused on learning Design Space, working with cardstock. Would sublimation be right for me? Could you scroll up so I could see that comment just again? Oh, would love to learn sublimation, but out of my budget. Rosalind, believe it or not, like a lot of what you've learned will help you get into sublimation when you're ready. So I say still keep your focus over there, and maybe this Christmas add in sublimation and things like that. Definitely something to save up for. So the oven we are giving away today. The more you engage, the more you show up, the more you comment, the better chances you have. And supplies, pretty minimal. The main supplies we have, I'm going to kind of bring it all into frame so you guys can kind of see what we're going to do, and then we'll go overhead and give you a close-up of our design. Now, if you're a sublimation pro, stick with me because you're going to see a little hack here today that you're going to be pleasantly surprised with. So we can go overhead now. Here's what we've got. We are using the heat gun for a special little hack. I cannot wait for you all to see that at the end, so get ready. We have our tape dispenser with heat-resistant tape. I will teach you exactly why you need the heat-resistant tape, so stay tuned. You will need this right here. This is a lint roller. The lint roller is going to help you remove any debris, anything off of your sublimation blank. For example, if there is dust on your sublimation blank, when you do that transfer, it is not going to allow it to sublimate properly. So you always want to make sure the debris is off of it and make sure it's good to go for the best quality. You don't want smudge marks, you don't want, sweaty hands, anything like that on here. You want to be careful and take care of it. We are using a pair of scissors today. I touched on it just briefly. We are using Asub paper, and we have printed this beautiful design. It's always going to print a little bit fainter than what it will come out on the actual design. We're getting some comments asking about our design today, and this is actually a Maker's Gonna Learn cut file that I'll be sharing with you. So if you're a member, you will be able to make this project, okay? You will be able to make this project. Let me share with you all the finished one. Oh, Alicia worked so hard on this, and her name's on it, so I love that. So you can see I want to call it Terrazzo. Terrazzo. So you can see this beautiful design. I mean, it's so good, it's so awesome. We're using a font. I have a few sticky notes to keep me on task today, so I'm just going to move these sticky notes so I can look at them better, because I want to make sure we do everything perfect. So our font today is Demonstrate. I love this font. When we do this font, we're going to add an offset. Oh, shout out to Crystal Williams, 4-year member. You're amazing. Go Crystal. Love all our members here. Kathy says, can you make this on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper? So for this size, we are actually doing 9.3 by 8.2. So it would have to be a little bit smaller, but you could do something very, very similar. So yeah, let's just take another look at this right here. You are going to love it. I feel like this is a cult and I'm slowly being sucked into buying membership. Lizzie, oh my gosh, before we jump into it, Lizzie, welcome, 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 Lizzie. I don't know if you would consider this a cult, because if it was a cult, like I would feel like I would want to be a part of it too. So we really just like to hang out and craft. The reason why you're going to want to buy membership, all right? Join the crafty fun. If you love our YouTube videos, the community is going to just elevate. It is going to lift you up, Lizzie. Any fellow friends that are here and like, why do I feel like I want this membership? I want to just share real quick. I was not a membership person until I built a membership, and I didn't understand how beautiful it was. The reason why with our membership, you're going to get so much is because I used to be the person not to believe in memberships. So that's why in ours, you get over $400 of value for a really low price. It makes it a no-brainer to be part of the community. Can I use the paper on a mug in my mug press? Yes, yes, Yolanda, you can do the same technique in your mug press on a mug, which is awesome. And the membership and sublimation course are both on sale. You have until Friday at midnight to claim either of these deals. For the National Craft Month membership sale, you can save $30 on your year membership. That'll unlock all of our bonuses, unlock an amazing deal, and you'll be $30 off. Use the coupon code CRAFT. If you are like, Tanner, I want to work with you, I want to walk with you through the sublimation journey, Maker's Gonna Sublimate today is $70 off, no coupon code needed. And Lauren, I've got their back with payment plans. So if they want to separate out sublimation course into different payments, check the link out. You'll be very pleasantly surprised. So we're super, super excited. Oh, best purchase ever. Love my year membership. Love being a member. Very creative, uplifting, and encouraging cult. Can we, I mean, that needs to be.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Absolutely.
I love it. You guys are awesome. So let's head on over. Do we have another comment?
No, I'm just, like, there's been a lot of people asking about resizing of this. So when we get this over into Canva, you can actually resize this in Canva to fit whatever you're doing. So somebody asked about like a mug or a larger tumbler or a smaller, I think somebody said something about a shot glass. Like you can resize your design and we will show you how.
Yes. And the course is self-paced. So it's all pre-recorded, no interruptions, learn at your own pace curriculum. And the membership is linked down below. Click the link, get in. It's a little more than like 40 something cents a day. I want to say it's like 45 cents a day. So you pay a one lump sum for the deal today, but you get access for a full 365 days. So yay. Oh my goodness, Michelle, you're cracking me up. I love it. Aw, Tanner, how can anyone ever be sad around you? You're so happy and joyful. Thank you, Patty. We try our best here. The coffee really does help. It elevates.
I mean, the coffee
it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Denise, inside of Maker's Gonna Sublimate, I will teach you how to use Inkscape for sublimation. So I kind of merge the two together and make it really practical. I'm not just teaching Inkscape, I'm teaching what to use for sublimation and things. But let's go over, head over to the share screen. We are going to take a look. This is Maker's Gonna Sublimate. So you can go over, you can do one payment for the $70 off, or you can break it up into 2 payments. Again, only 2 days, so that's kind of crazy. You're going to learn everything you need. You're gonna be able to get this for an insane value. You're getting the 16 videos, more than 200 exclusive files. We, of course, are giving you that digital ebook so that you have everything you need to master it and have it organized. And you're going to be able to go from lost to really taken care of really quickly. We'll have over 7 projects start to finish you can create right away. You can read more of the nitty-gritty of each lesson. This is incredible. I'm going to teach you how to sublimate on cotton, sublimate on wood, start to finish garden flag, making a tumbler, using photographs with sublimation. And now let me share with you some of the 200 plus files that you will die over. These are all sublimation ready. These are designed specifically for sublimation. We did a lot of research. Courtney's entire team worked very hard on this. You're getting some amazing images. You're getting amazing patterns to take advantage of, some exclusive member patterns that we haven't seen from the Makers Gonna Learn Vault is actually here today. And what I wanted to share with you was some of these right here. We have specific mug and tumbler images, and it is fantastic. So I love this. You have different ways to match patterns with scribbles and things like that. It's awesome. So Makers Gonna Sublimate is not included in your membership. This is such a large program. It's an independent course. There's no recurring fee. Once you pay your registration, you are in for a lifetime. You have lifetime access of the course. So that is awesome. Helena just purchased the course. Amazing, worth the price. I love it. Yes, these files are incredible. So you will love, love, love that. But let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to need. So over our last release, we have released over 6, how do you pronounce it? Terrazzo patterns. So what we've done is you have different colors, you have a different variation, and it is super, super fun. So we love that. So we're using the pattern number 1, and you'll see that over here when we hop over to Cricut Design Space. If you already have the sublimation course, you already have access to those files. So go download it, my friend. That is awesome. I am definitely in the wrong Cricut Design Space. This is a sneak peek.
Whoops.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Sneaky piggy.
Sneaky peeky. Sneaky peek. Sneaky peek. Okay, let me head over here.
It's because when she was showing you something else.
That's so funny. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me find my project. Oh, we got maintenance happening on the 18th. Everybody, buckle up. Buckle up. Let's click View All. I'm going to search for the proper project.
So Debbie wants us to ask, will you still have access to the course if, heaven forbid, you have to cancel your yearly or monthly membership? So guess what? If you buy this course, you have it for life.
Yes.
It is not part of our yearly or monthly membership.
Correct.
Once you buy the course, it is yours. You have access to it.
Yes, great, great question. I love that question, and we love it. So what we're going to do is we're pairing the Terrazzo, I can't even say it.
Terrazzo,
thank you. We're grabbing that Terrazzo file. You would upload it like normal cut file, and you would be able to just snatch it. So I'm gonna scroll through and see if I have it, but if not, we'll just re-download it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Where is my file? That is a version, that's a version. I don't know if that's the proper version of the one we're using, so I'm just gonna download it real quick and you'll see how easy it is. Download, open up that zip file.
Barbara says, I promised my family I wouldn't get any more toys, ... Guess I lied. I love this.
You'll love sublimation. And honestly, my friends, if you're into selling, the thought of selling, anything like that, you would be able to sell this and do really, really well with it. So we are not adding more cut files. The 200 plus for the course is it that we are adding to the course, but we're adding more sublimation files to the membership, but you'll never get those same ones. So yeah, everyone wants us to like continually add, but y'all, we don't continually add to programs you're not obviously continuing to pay for. So you get 200 out of the gate, and that's incredible. They're not any of the lower quality ones that you would see on like Etsy and things. Like these are super, super high quality. So anyway, we have grabbed this file. There's 2 accidentally. So here's what the file looks like when you upload it. And we're just going to go ahead and size this width to 6.75. Now what I like to, I typed in 7.75. 6.75, beautiful. And when you have this sized right here, here is what we're going to do, all right? We are going to now, after sizing it to there, we are going to grab a new text box, and we're going to System, and we'll see if we have our demonstrate font, which is right here. And look at this font. I mean, I can just put text on here, like it looks so good. So this is a Maker's Gonna Learn font. And we are just going to type out Alicia. Alicia, beautiful. We're gonna scale this down. And what we're going to do now is we are actually going to go ahead and press offset. We're offsetting this at 0.15. Beautiful. Look at that with rounded edges. We are going to press apply. And now, while we're selecting both of these layers, we're just going to go ahead and rotate. Do you see how I'm able to rotate this and it like kind of clicks? It clicks into place. How we're doing this is I'm pressing shift. As long as you're pressing shift, you will see the results of that. All right, so before we move on, I am actually going to grab the colors of our design. Like we're using kind of some complementary colors. So I'm going to select our background, our offset, and I'm going to select the color here. And I'm going to just grab a color from the back. So we could see how that blue looks. That looks cool. And then we're going to grab our text and we're going to go under material color and grab this beautiful lighter color. All right, look at this. Is this not coming together great? I love it. So now that you have this, let's scale it down. Let's bring it over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and select you know what? I'm going to select these text boxes. I'm just going to group them real quick. And then I'm going to select two of these layers and I'm going to click align and we're going to center. So it just centers that right here. It is so, so good. It is awesome. The Maker's Gonna Sublimate class is actually hosted on makersgonnalearn.com. So if you already are a member, you can go ahead and take full advantage of it. Can I just look at the sublimation files before joining the program? Of course, the sublimation course link has the file preview I was showing you on screen. And if you just want to look at our membership, you can go look at the cut files before buying a membership too. So either way, now Lauren, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
We sized it. I didn't tell everyone why. We sized this at 6.75 because that fits within the print and cut parameters.
Yes.
So using Cricut Design Space, they kind of limit you, unfortunately. The design abilities are amazing, but how many of us sometimes are not able to, you know, take full advantage for sublimation? So you have to incorporate other tools and other workarounds. So that is why we are doing kind of the harder work in a program we're familiar with, and then we're going to do some of the easy stuff outside of it. So now that you're here, you've uploaded your background, you've sized it, you've done your text work, you've added that offset, it is snuck in right there, and it is so, so good. And yes, Rebecca, it is an additional fee to being a member, but we recommend if you are already a member to use the same account. Okay, oh, Kaylee's saying yes to your membership. Congratulations, I love it. Sunday's event is at 9 p.m. Eastern, no reason to register. But back to training, you're going to select all these layers and you're going to click flatten. Oh my gosh, they do need to download Demonstrate. Demonstrate is the font. If you guys didn't catch that yet, the font name is Demonstrate. All right, look at this. You're pretty much done. We've already did all the work, so I'm going to delete this one. And you can see this is the finished. So when you click Make It, you are now going to be able to click Continue. It's on a mat. And then what we're going to do is click Send to Printer. All right, we are going to turn bleed off. Okay, turn that off. We are going to click Use System Dialog, turn that on, and then here's what we're going to do. We are going to click Print. Here's the crazy thing. This is why you have to be a member to learn all our tricks and be a subscriber here, Because look, it says preparing print and you're like, where is it? Well, y'all, if you're new to Cricut, look, it's behind you. Boom, look at that. How else would you know? So what we're gonna do now is we are going to go down here to PDF and we're gonna click open in preview. And this right here, oh, I forgot. My design looked to be a little skewed. So let me go back. It didn't bring this Alicia part in for some reason. So we're gonna click undo and I'm gonna try to use this one. There it is. So we're gonna send to printer. We're going to click turn off bleed. We're gonna turn on system dialog and click print. This is a great question. Why bleed off? So we don't need bleed for any reason. It is going to be true print. If you want to be ahead of the game, you can go ahead and click edit and turn mirror on. So you can go ahead and mirror it for you because we are sublimating this. So you can press done.
But if I'm not mistaken, whether you mirror it or not, that cup is going 2 different ways.
Oh.
So it's either the Alicia, the A is going to be on the left side, the bottom of the A is either going to be on the left side, or the bottom of the A is going to be on the right side.
That is true. For this design.
For this specific design.
That is awesome. You are right. I love that. So mirror not for this one. If it was the other way, you would have to make sure to mirror it properly. But let's click send to printer. And the preview looks good here. We're going to click use system dialog. We're going to turn off add bleed. And we'll click print. It's right here, and there we go. I love it, love it, love it. Beth, I think it was just like a Cricut error. I just did it again with a different design, the other one. And you can click down here from PDF. We're going to select open in preview. And boom, look at this. We've got our design in preview. This is awesome, looks beautiful. What we're gonna do now is we're going to go ahead and I want to just go ahead and make sure this black design, like this black square, is off. So I'm just going to click here and just remove it. You don't have to here. There's other places you can do that. I'm just just trying to see if we need to remove it. We can remove it later too, whichever. You can always cut around it at the end. So this is a PDF. So we're just going to click File, Export. And we are going to just name this Alicia, and we are going to change from format PDF to format PNG. All right, it's going to documents, my resolution's 150, and you can click save. Just like that. So now over here, you can go to documents and you'll have it. So yay, look at all these, I have so many. Open, but this is the one we're going to keep and close all these out. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to go over here to Canva. You're going to upload this into Canva. And what I want to show you is when you are here, we teach you all about sizing, all about resizing in the course, but you can go to you can go to Canva and create a new document. You can go to Canva and open another one and resize it. Under resize, notice that we are making the size 9.3 by 8.2. Lauren, I don't know if you want to put that in the chat just so they can like try to grab it. Screenshot this right here if you're like, okay, I'm buying the same tumbler. What size are they doing? Take a picture of this, screenshot it. 9.3 by 8.2. All right, 9.3 by 8.2. I love the demonstrate font. It's awesome. All you do is you want to make sure that you are able to upload the image and make sure that black square isn't there. So size that there, and then you would upload your file. And if you click on it, you can see in the background, we have the full design with the squares. We just sized it. So if you've not worked in here a lot, you can watch our training in the course. We'll help you walk you through that really easily. And then what I did was I added a page by clicking this add page button where it says add page. It'll be the same size. And you can see here when you go to uploads, you can upload just your file. I can upload just my file and size it, because for the hack we're doing today, you need both. You need some of these images here plain, and you need your file. So just for visualization purpose, let me also share with you how we took our amazing file that we just grabbed. So I'm going to upload it. So it's very similar to Cricut.
Right. So real quick, we've had a couple people ask questions.
Yes.
Canva is completely separate from Design Space. Currently, we have Pro, but for this specific thing, because you are just uploading, I think did you save it as a PNG, correct?
I did. The PNG is awesome.
You're just uploading it as a PNG. I think one of the big differences between Canva and Canva Pro, I think with Pro you get a little bit more like shapes and pictures and stuff to work with, and then you also get that background removal tool with Canva Pro. But with this one, you do not have to have a background removal tool.
Right.
So you could do this. I'm assuming that this can be done in just a free Canva program.
Yes. We're not doing anything super, hard or anything like that. So you just size this appropriately. Mine is like being a little funky. I'm trying to make sure I am able to do it. I'm just making sure Alicia doesn't move and then trying to scale it up to get that background off. So you can do this and just play around with it, but you guys kind of see what we would do here. I think my size was not proper because this one, remember when I was exporting that properly sized one?
I think what she did is instead of just pulling in one with her name on it, she saved it as one without the name and pulled it in as a separate sheet.
Oh, okay.
That's what she did.
Love it. Well, either one, it is so good. So you can save it, whichever way. The secret here is just making sure, I'm going to pull this resize up again, 9.3 by 8.2. All right. So good. And then you would print this out. So it's really that simple. It is so simple. Because this is allowing us to go larger. This is going larger than what we're able to do in Cricut. So you kind of have to have this little workaround to be able to do this. So Canva is just a website. You could also do this, Lauren, in like Inkscape, like we talked about. They're pretty much the same techniques and everything like that.
You could, yeah, but I just, Canva is just so much easier to work in.
Yeah, and you don't have to have the Canva Pro. It's very interesting. So what you would do, y'all, at this step is just export it. So you can click share, and then you can click download, and you can save the PNG. You can save all 3 pages. You can save 1. We're just going to turn off page 3 and click download. It's downloading this right here. I use Inkscape. Inkscape is free and it's awesome. We do see a glitch here and there, but for the freeness, like, it's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. And this is where, so the reason behind him printing an extra sheet.
Oh, it's for a hack.
The extra sheet of the pebbles is for a hack that you all definitely do not want to miss. A lot of people, when they are doing the full wrap tumblers, and these 20-ounce skinny tumblers that we do, the reason that a lot of people do the 20-ounce skinny tumblers is because you can use an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
Yes, we love it.
And we love that, love it for that.
And you're gonna see that done today.
Yes, we're doing that today. We are using 8.5 by 11 sublimation paper.
Yep.
But a lot of people say, sublimation is amazing, but it can be tricky to get that seamless when you wrap those tumblers. Yeah. If you are doing a full wrap design, it can be tricky.
It's hard.
But
so
we are bringing you.
We have a hack. You're going to be impressed.
Sublimation.
I think you're going to be impressed for the sublimation hack. So real quick, let's make sure we're still over in Canva, over on the share screen. I want to make sure you guys see this right here. You're just going to open these files and you're just going to print these out. You know what I mean? This needs to be, you know, if you want mirrored, this one, we don't have to mirror, as Lauren was sharing, so smart. We don't have to, but I want you all to start taking a look at these edges that look cut off. So you're going to see here in our hack that we're going to show you something really cool. And then we're going to print out a full sheet here, okay? So print this out. Why you need the course. I had a friend ask, Tanner, can you go over the course again? Yes, I'll go over it real quick here. But I'm going to say, I cannot give you all the tips, all the tricks, all the setting details that you need for this project in today's video. We would probably be here an extra hour trying to make sure you knew everything, okay? So you need to get the course if you do not have any clue on what your print settings should be, color settings, things like that. We teach that in the program. And in the program, you're going to get all 200 of these beautiful designs you see here instantly. There's one folder under resources. You get this whole zip file. Not one by one, you get all of it, which is incredible, okay? Number 2, what you're getting is the training. I'm going to scroll up and show you. The training is so good. You're getting the intro to why you need it, which heat press is right for you, what equipment and blanks to buy, how to convert an Epson Incotek printer, how to use a sawgrass. We even go over what makes an image good for sublimation. We teach you how to make a sublimation shirt start to finish. We teach you how to make a bleached dye shirt start to finish, a sublimation mug start to finish, a blanket start to finish, a tumbler wrap start to finish, photographs for sublimation, a sublimation flag, tips to avoid, mistakes to avoid. We teach you sublimation on wood, and can you sublimate on cotton? And spoiler, the answer is yes, and I have 3 workarounds for you today. All right? That is so, so good. And it's awesome. But this is all yours today. You do not have to use a coupon code. You can do a payment plan, or you can do paid in full. All right? The course is usually $197, and today you can get it for $127, or 2 payments of $63.50. We will take care of you right here. So go register, grab it. You get instant access today, and we love it. Sharon, I love your attitude. Yes, you need a bigger craft room. You've got it. Susan said, I think you convinced me. Y'all, you're gonna love sublimation. It's the best quality design that I've had in a long time. Okay, so we're there. You're gonna print it out. When you use the $70 savings to get the convectioner oven, yes, please do. When you print this out and you have beautiful designs, because here's the thing, y'all, you're gonna have beautiful prints because you're working with us. You're gonna work with us and Maker's Gonna Sublimate. So this is what we've got. You're gonna print these out. And if you notice over here, Lauren, start looking at what we've done on this side. It looks like we are going like above and beyond,
okay,
if we're being honest.
So is he overhead?
Yeah.
So what you're seeing now, it looks very jacked up.
We've cut any edge, so any design here that has the straight edge is I'm going to cut out this side too. So I'm just going to grab my scissors, being mindful to not scratch the paper.
Yes.
Lauren, my hands are not sweaty right now. Praise God.
Praise.
So this is good. But like this little image, there's a straight line here. So I'm just going to cut this off. And you might be saying, Tanner, this is going to look even worse. No. You got to stick with this because we have a hack. We have a heat gun out for a reason.
Yes. And the reason that so the Terrazzo pattern is one of our favorites.
We love it. We've been so excited about this project altogether since the start of this boot camp, like months ago.
Yeah. So, and we have Sin to thank for that, bringing us the idea of the Terrazzo pattern. So when you do the wrap, those, I guess, pebbles, as you can call them, they don't line up perfectly.
No, they don't.
There's some of them that are cut off. So, and we're not saying that this design can be done on every design.
Correct, correct.
But this is a very good workaround in case you want to do like a small area. I mean, there's a lot of different hacks
it works well for what we're doing today.
Yes, and I think it will work well for other things too.
I think so too. You can just think of it and you're going to see everything come together really well. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. After you've cut those out like I just quickly did and we had one side ready, what we're gonna do is prep our blank. Now we have this link down below in the supplies, so check this out for the specific one we're using today. You know, if it's a different one, just work with that size. We're going to then grab our lint roller, and we're just lint rolling today. We're just lint rolling it. All right, just lint roller up. Awesome. Make sure there's no debris. Someone asked about alcohol. If there's like a lot of debris, like if it doesn't feel smooth, if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna leave that up to you to decide, okay? That's awesome. Now you're gonna take your Alicia, and I am going to put it where, you know, we read things left to right, so we're gonna make sure to put that down properly. Okay, and I'm just going to line this one up. This is a big, the Alicia was printed very large. So once we have that down, I'm going to pick this up and notice what we have here. So ta-da! I'm going to start on one side, and I'm going to just be mindful, and I'm going to tape this right here. Love that. And I'm going to start taping the other pieces. This is heat resistant tape. So I know, I wanna be mindful, Lauren, to make sure that we are respecting anyone that's a beginner. So if there's any beginner questions to sublimation that like someone feels like I'm going too fast, like feel free to call me out. Cause even though I have been sublimating since 2019, I know there's people here that may have never sublimated. So I wanna respect you guys and you know, make sure we take care of you too. So feel free to ask your question. There's no silly questions here, I promise.
So while you are taping that, I was actually fixing to type something out. We did have a member, someone asked about, this is about yearly or membership.
Yeah.
She was asking, and I kind of wanted to get clarification from you.
Yeah, let's do it.
She was asking if she becomes a member and then creates kind of like cuts some of our files. And Jessa, if you're still on here, please clarification on some things. So she was saying if she like sliced and welded some different files together, are they hers? So what I want to address is if you become a yearly member, you actually get commercial licensing to use our cut files as your own
projects,
for your projects to be able to sell. So I'm not sure if you are wanting to like
are you a designer?
Are you wanting to like cut and slice some of our cut files and then sell them to other people? Because that's not.
Yeah, we can't, I can't tell you that like you can use our files to make your own cut files to sell, but I can tell you if you're a year member and you have the commercial use license with that year membership, you are going to be able to make and sell whatever you want up to 500 of the same project. So for example, you could make this right here with every like 500 customer names with our artwork, sell it, you make the profit, and we love it. Susan, alcohol will not damage anything if you let it dry. It just helps remove, you know, any gunk. If you all notice, this is my favorite way to tape the top. I love to do this. This is like very therapeutic to me.
Yeah.
I love taping tumblers. So this is gonna be just like fun Q&A. If you've never taped a tumbler, I teach you exactly how to do this in the course. You can do it whichever way you want. I sometimes do it this way. I'm gonna show you another way I tape it after we pretty much tape quite a bit. Okay. Love it. Love it. Yeah, membership is on sale too. So guys, there's not really a wrong product to go with. We always recommend membership first, but here's what usually happens. Why I love having courses in addition to the membership is it allows students to go deeper, but there's always people that their testimony is, Tanner, I've been following you for years and I never thought I needed your membership until I took one of your classes. And then when someone takes one of my classes, they get to see the real value in a whole new way. So then they're like, wow, I love this. I'm gonna love the membership even more. So that's why I love people grabbing the course. So whichever one you want to start with, there's not a wrong one. I've had friends take one of my courses before and then realize they need to be a member, or what in our ideal world you'd be a member, then take the class if needed.
So I think she said with Design Space, she can take pictures and fonts and make my own designs. So yeah, we definitely, like we take different designs, different cut files, and we slice out what we want, get rid of what we don't need with
so she can do that.
With
She can do that with our cut files.
Absolutely. If that's what you're wanting to do, yes, you can.
Yes. And then you could use it for your own student or your own clients and things like that. Yeah, we help you. We encourage that. We've had people pay for their membership like tenfold within the first month, like easy. Look at this right here. I'm just taping it up. Love it. And this is like, you're gonna use quite a bit of tape. So like just stock up on heat resistant tape when you get started too. We love that.
And yes, so sublimation is a lot like the Cricut infusible ink.
It is, yeah. All infusible ink is sheets of printed sublimation. So yeah, be careful about that. So you can see here, we've taped it all up. I like to just kind of rub the edges. Like I just want to really make sure the edges are good. We also have pre-taped this one, so you can see we sometimes especially on a live show, our team tries to make sure it's perfect. We want to go above and beyond. So we have this one prepped today, and it's awesome. So what we're doing, we are going to preheat our beautiful convectioner oven for 375. And we're going to hit this for, I say hit it because it's not a heat press though. We're going to heat this for 4 minutes. We're rotating at the 2-minute mark. So come over here to our convection oven. Oh, Christina, oh, congratulations. Just got the sublimation course, looking forward. Yay, welcome. Do you need a license to sell? You would if you're using our artwork, unless you're a year member and things like that. But okay, let me make sure this is plugged in. It is. So we're going to set this for 375. I'm trying to look at this upside down. There it is. We're going to temperature. We're going to 375. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer for four minutes. We'll rotate it at 2. And then here's the thing, after you've put your time, your temperature and your time, you're like, okay, why isn't it heating up? You have to press this play button. So just like the Cricut, it's very simple. It has a play button and it's things like that. Lizzie says, are you leaving extra paper at the top of the cup so it can be taped down? Yeah, so Lizzie, you can see with both of ours, we can go overhead while that's preheating. I love to have the tape at the top, the paper at the top to kind of rotate and tape down. Because that's gonna give it a really good grip. You can feel this, you can tell it's gripped down really well. Some people do shrink wrap, and it's things like that. So let's go to the main camera. Kathy asked, can you explain what the commercial use license is for 500? So 500 is of the same design, meaning you made 500 of the same project over and over. If for some reason, Kathy, you're making over 500 of something in the same period, that would then be in a different category. That goes from a commercial license to what is considered an enterprise license for a corporation. Because after 500 of the same thing, I'm not saying you can only make 500 projects total of the lifetime of your membership. It starts over with each project. So if Lauren makes a pair of earrings and she's making that same earring design 500 times, then we consider that an enterprise. But if she's making different types of earrings, if Lauren's making earrings and then also making t-shirts, sublimation t-shirts and then tumblers, it would be 500. Custom ones would start over. So she sell one Alicia, then I sell one to Lauren. We're just making sure it's not going into a corporate where you're not profiting. So it's essentially saving us from a corporation coming in, using our art to make money. We want it for business, small business owners. That's why there's the limit. And 500 is still a lot.
Oh yeah, so
500 is a lot.
So basically what he's saying is with that terrazzo pattern, let's use that as an example since that's what we're doing. You can't come in and use that terrazzo pattern and then put a company name on it and then make 500 of those with the company name or more, 1,000 of those with the company name. That's just, and like he said, if you use, I don't know if anybody that's gonna make.
Let's go to the Lauren camera. I'm going to grab something real quick.
I don't know that anybody would make 500 Alicia cups, and like you said, if they're custom, then they start over with each name. And I really hope so if you add the name, it's a separate design, correct. Once you add a new name, it's considered a separate design. So if we added a name, I don't know, this is just the umbrella company. I don't know that there's anything called the umbrella company. So if you just use the umbrella company, you can't do more than 500 of those.
All I hear is umbrella company.
I was just trying to make up something.
I had to go get my heat resistant glove, Lauren.
Oh, this is very important.
Can we give the heat resistant glove a minute? Because wow, whoo, this thing's smelling. This thing's like, anyway, the heat resistant glove. Oh, it's the glove, never mind. It's not the oven. I'm so silly. People are loving your nails, Lauren. But here's my heat resistant glove. This is gonna allow me at that 2-minute mark we talked about. I'm gonna reach my hand in here. We're gonna rotate it around and we're gonna give it 2 more minutes once it's preheated at 375, but it's not there yet. So this is still a crafty time. I noticed, what if you put it on a different blank like a mug? Renee, I love you all for asking these questions because I know you all are so concerned and want to make sure you take care of everything. So yes, it would be 500 of the same design over 500 times. Whatever. Oh, just got the sublimation course. Welcome, 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 Sue. We're so excited. Okay, it's ready. So we're gonna go to the oven. I'm gonna walk around. I'm going to walk on around, and I only have 1 glove on, but I have 2. So I'm gonna open this door. Boom. Whew.
I can see the heat coming out of that thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we're just placing this in here. And then after the 2 minutes, we're gonna do a 90, we're just gonna rotate it 90 degrees.
Yes.
And then look at that. So it's timing down. We're gonna do that for 2 minutes. I'm gonna monitor, and it's gonna be beautiful. How many friends do we have hanging out with us today? Y'all, almost 500 people live. I was worried. I told the team before we went live, I was like, now, y'all, we've had unbelievable show up rates of people live with us. Not counting the over 6,000 that have been tuning in religiously day 1 and day 2.
I know.
Thank you all for showing up and showing out. We do not put it on a rack. We took the rack out for today's project, but I thought maybe less people would be interested in sublimation.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it before. Sublimation is kind of like more in the southern states right now, I feel like.
Oh, honey, I have done the research. It is blowing up. If you are below, like people in California are not searching for this. People like in other areas don't seem to be doing that. So why do you have to rotate it if it's standing up? So Jill, let's think about it. The heat's coming from up top, from the bottom. It's cultivated in the back, but the front, my front design isn't getting the love it needs in here. So that's why we rotate it. And so everything is even, everything is taken care of, and it is so, so fun. So yay, I love it. Oh, I don't rotate my tumblers. They come out great. I cannot say the same because I've tried it with a mug and the mug did not turn out great. So I love it.
And there's also something, I'm going to jump up and go grab something
Ooh,
real quick.
Okay, Lauren and I both are like on the move, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Can you lay the tumbler down? I don't know if I would necessarily lay the tumbler down. You probably could, but I just probably wouldn't do that. I've been handed this by Miss Lauren.
We had someone ask earlier why their colors were not coming out correctly. This is an overheating of sublimation. This is what happens when you overheat.
Let's go overhead just to show them. Like, I'm gonna get a good one. Look at this. To our right, this is the overheated. The same printer, same quality. Look at this. So this is the blue it's supposed to be. This is the burnt color.
Yeah.
That is not nice.
No.
That is not good.
You need to
oh my goodness, speaking of overheated, I need to rotate. Oh my goodness, we're down to a minute.
We have to.
Y'all, my team is gonna kill me.
So someone asked, is an oven better than attachments or like a heat press? So when you're doing tumblers, mugs, there is the mug press with Cricut. However, my only concern is, not concern, if you are into sublimation, then why would you limit yourself to a mug press?
Yeah.
Because we have done tumblers in a mug press. You have to do the bottom part, then you have to turn them over, then you have
you have to do it twice on the same side because you have to do the rotate So you have to rotate. It takes 12 minutes. Just to give you all a good comparison, I can do 3 tumblers in 4 minutes in my convectioner oven. In my mug press, it takes 12 minutes to do 1.
Yeah. I mean, for 1.
Crazy.
And
we got this oven at Walmart.
A lot of people were commenting, yes, this is the same oven that you find at Walmart. Some people, in some areas, it's $69.99. Some areas, it's $89.99, $79.99. But yes, this is just from Walmart. Just a convection oven that you get at Walmart.
I'm going to give this like 30 more seconds, if I can. Sometimes it's really wonky. I'm just going to let it sit in here. It says end. Usually when I open the door, and then just like restart, but sometimes not. So I turned it off, but I think it'll be good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually sit it out on my other glove. I'm gonna come back over here. We can go to the convection oven. Oh, you can see it. Oh my gosh, Lauren, I don't know why I get so nervous doing, I mean, we do so many of these, but I get nervous doing them on live. So you can kind of see the design kind of poking through the paper. You can see the tape, like, this is very hot. Like, I can feel the heat through the glove a little bit. But it was taped really well, so I'm gonna sit this on the glove.
And that's actually when that ink starts coming through the paper, is when you can tell that the sublimation has worked.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you that kind of, our little hack.
Yes. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can really see the difference. I mean, it's kind of through it, but it's not all the way through it. Anyway. It's gonna take it a minute to cool, Lauren.
Yeah.
It's gonna take it a hot minute to cool.
It will.
So yay.
And that's something else that we had a friend say, you can buy 2 ovens for less than the cost of 1 mug press.
That is crazy.
So that's why I guess I'm more on the oven side of things, because you can still do mugs in the oven.
That's true. That's true. It's a cost, it's very cost effective.
I love the mug press. The mug press is so easy for mugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything's awesome. It's hard. It's hard to decide what to have, what not to have. Yeah, the shrink tape, it didn't take too long at all. You can use this on a mug, but I love the mug press for the mug. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to determine, but you can make it. You can make this work. If I'm gonna do just a mug in here, get that tray, because it's not gonna do it's so tall. So you need the tray. If you have the tray for the mug, you'll be fine. You'll be good. Go back if you just tuned in with us, you've gotta see it. And yes, we have the link for this specific tumbler we're using in the description box down below.
Rachel said, I just bought a mug press. Should I return it and get a convection oven? I mean, it really depends. That's up to you.
Up to you, my friend.
It depends on what you're doing. Are you doing sublimation?
Yes.
Are you planning on doing tumblers? Or do you just want to do coffee cups? Like that is, I really think that is a personal preference. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely up to you. And it is awesome, awesome. Now, while we're waiting, I want to make sure if we have any questions for Sublimation course, throw those questions up. Make sure you let us know. Can you do multiple tumblers in the oven? Stacy, I can do 3 at one time. If you can manage it, if you can do 3, make sure rotate it, everything like that, you can do 3 at one time, which is incredible. Why do you need to turn it if it's standing up? So Cheryl, the back is getting heat taken care of, the sides are getting heat taken care of. The front, you just want to make sure it's even. You want to make sure all the heat gets even time, so you rotate it 90 degrees. You can do mugs in here as well, so that is awesome.
Rachel said she wants to do both.
Why is Terry crying? Too much crying. Terry, prayers for you. I'm not sure if I missed that, but yeah, you could, I guess, fit 4 in here technically. I feel like 3 was enough to like leave it and rotate it. Yeah. 4 is like you're gonna have to pull them out, and too much for me. But 3, you can make it work. Is standing up or laying tumblers down better? Stand up.
Standing up.
You do not want to lay them down, I don't feel like. Yeah. Using the chicken rotisserie epoxy hack. Yay! Can you use tongs? Yes, Kim, you could totally. Whatever method to your madness you want to use, go for it. The heat-resistant glove is my favorite. When you turn it, doesn't all the heat come out of the oven? April, it should take like 15, 20 seconds at max. That's why I was wanting to leave it in there a little bit extra.
Abby says her first live. Welcome, Abby.
Welcome, Abby. Yay. this is a lot. Like, I feel like this is action fire. This is a convection oven. Sublimation is when this sublimation ink turns into a gas and creates this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design. And this is just a heat resistant glove. It's from Amazon. You can check it out.
You can also get them at Harbor Freight.
Oh.
You got great deals at Harbor
all the deals
Freight.
at Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
What else do you sublimate in the oven? Susan, there are so many different size cups, tumblers, mugs. You could do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Terry, due to cancer. Oh, her poor baby. Could you do a video standing up versus lying down? Jill, sure, I could definitely do that. Hey, Miss Go Lightly Co. Hello, hello, hello. We're not just rambling. We're waiting for this to cool, my friend. You can join until Friday. So speaking of deals, you have until Friday at midnight for Sublimation course, $70 off. Incredible deal. You're getting the training videos, self-paced. You're getting 200 plus files. You're getting so much good stuff in this course, okay? Or you can get $30 off your year membership at Makers Gonna Learn. Use the coupon code CRAFT, C-R-A-F-T, at checkout. So good. You're gonna love it.
We've had a couple people that have asked about fumes. As far as fumes, make sure you're doing this in a well-ventilated area.
I can't smell anything.
We don't have
I don't
fumes. We
smell
did
anything.
1 cup. I don't smell anything. Now, with that being said, we did, it's been a few months ago where Tanner did a full
I'm gonna start peeling this
of
out.
sublimating.
Oh my gosh, I was sublimating as much as I could.
As
that
much
was,
as he could in
what
an
event
hour.
was that?
Now
Was that Black Friday?
Was that Black Friday or
think it
was that,
was.
well, either way.
It was at an event.
It was a whole lot of sublimating
Yeah.
in a very short period of time. We did open our door in our studio. Now, if you're doing something like that and you're trying to sublimate as much as you can, yeah, make sure you're in you're gonna start smelling fumes.
Yeah.
But if you're just doing a few things at a time, like, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. That's true.
But once again, well-ventilated area.
Yes.
Either
yes,
way,
yes.
well-ventilated area.
And yeah, you can turn any cut file into a sublimation file, which is awesome.
As long as you flatten it.
Yep, flatten it, turn it into a
on
print and cut.
You can take any cut file, flatten it like you would a print and cut, turn it into a sublimation file.
Yeah, and I had a question at the very beginning of the live. I just want to clarify for anyone that might have been confused with my answer. We did use 8.5 by 11 sublimation paper. I said I was talking towards the Cricut elements. Oh my gosh. I get so antsy, I can't, and then start ripping. I'm like, did it turn out okay? But yes, we did an 8.5 by 11 piece, and sorry, I'm so happy. I get so nervous. Y'all. With the pressure of boot camp, like.
CJ, no, you cannot cook in that oven after sublimating. We have a specific sublimation oven for that.
Oh my gosh. All right, who is here for the hack? First of all, who wants beautiful? Who wants to be able to sublimate like this? This is beautiful. Now, how are we gonna make this seamless? Look at this. We have a very, simplified edge. I was told to do something while it cooled and I didn't do it, so we're gonna do it now, which is cutting out our own little
We did tell you.
pieces. Yeah, I was told to do that.
So what he's doing now, if you all saw those extra white pieces on that cup, that is because we cut all those half pebbles out of the Terrazzo pattern. So this is the hack to make it look seamless. What he's doing now is he is cutting the full pebbles out, and you can choose which pebbles you want to place in the different like white areas. And this, y'all, this is what my mind did. This is what my mind did.
This is mind-blowing. To me. Okay. I
So-
also love, who doesn't love hearing Lauren's explanations to things while I'm actually doing the craft? Because this was like, listening to you explain it, I was like, wow, like I am doing that.
You are doing that.
I was like, that is what I'm doing. Oh, go Lauren. I'm trying to make sure this color is, I'm trying not to make it too, but see, notice how I can put it like right in the middle of where like the line of the paper would normally be. So then you can just pull it. You can do as many or as little as you want. You could start with a few and just continue to add in. So there's no like real, I mean, this is a method to the madness. So
Carol says, so you can cook it more than once. I mean, technically,
what
we're fixing to show you.
You're gonna be shaking.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are gonna love this. Like, I think who on the team, because I mean, I can't take credit for this, Lauren. Are you gonna take credit for this? Who had
No,
the idea?
I'm not taking credit for this. This is a Courtney. Courtney is the listen, y'all. Courtney is the mastermind between
She's the hack.
95, 90.
Yeah.
I'd say no, I'm not even gonna say 95. I'm gonna say like 98 or 99% of our hacks.
She's kind of crazy.
She is the hack queen.
Yeah, she's kind of crazy.
We could not do this without Courtney.
we
I know a lot of people have said we've not seen Courtney recently.
Honey, she busy.
She busy. She behind the scenes.
She doesn't like being on camera, if we're being honest.
No, but this is.
This is her place. I mean, that is her place to shine. Like,
hacks are where Courtney shines.
Thrives.
The brightest.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just gonna cut up some more. Now I'm thinking like which ones I want. I want some like odd sized ones. I want this little guy. I want two. Okay, I want both of these. And Sin. Okay, so we gave a short shout out to Sin. I don't know if she's watching today. Sin is from Canada. She's been working in partnership with us since 2014. It's the first time Courtney and I started working with Sin. She lives in Canada. We've only met in person two or three times. She came down for a team retreat in 2020, right before the shutdown. She's amazing. So anyway, we were on a team meeting recently, a few months back, planning boot camp, and she brought this design and was like, y'all, this is blowing up. Why do we not have this? We need a project. And our team was like, yeah, we do. So that is why we have this. So if you love this design, be sure to give a shout out to Sin. She's amazing. Her birthday was yesterday. And I need to ask her how her birthday dinner was. Okay. So I'm just taping this, getting a few pieces ready. But yeah, she came up with the design here. I cannot take credit for that either.
Linda says, I need a Courtney. Listen, we all need a Courtney.
We all need a Courtney. I mean,
we all need a Courtney.
Good luck trying to take her. But, okay, I'm just cutting some of these out. Okay.
So Stacy says, isn't that a waste of ink and paper for a few little pebbles? I mean, if you're only making one and you think you don't want to waste all that ink and you don't want to waste that paper,
so we talked
great.
about this. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you. If you didn't do the taping we did, this is what your design would look like. It's like,
and it doesn't look terrible.
It doesn't look terrible, but you can kind of see.
But
you can see it.
Right.
You can tell it. We wanted it to be.
But if you're making multiple and you're making these to sell, that extra sheet of pebbles is going to make this absolutely flawless. If, like I said, making multiples, you're going to be able to. I mean, it has no seam.
I personally want to teach you all how to make the best projects, and times like this, you get to decide, is it worth it to you or not? You can leave it on the table and say, Tanner, it's not worth it for me. Or you can pick it up and be like, wow, this just took my project to the absolute next level. That is up to you, my friend. Okay. I'm going to grab one more. I'm gonna grab this blue. I want a bigger blue one. I want an odd, I want this guy. This is why I like having the printed out. Like I can.
So we have people asking if you're doing different designs. Could you, and you printed one design and you wanted to add, let's just, Tammy specifically asked, she said, if you're doing something like a truck with a Christmas tree in the bed, could you do the truck and then maybe add the tree or something afterwards?
I would probably flatten it just before. Well, yeah. I don't know how it would do color on color because most sublimation designs do best like going straight to white. Layering that, I feel like you're gonna have an ink issue, so I try to prep all of those layers as much as possible prior. But okay.
This is where the heat gun is going to come
into play. We're going to level high.
And remember when we said, when he pulled it out of the oven, he said, and I said, yes, this is where the colors, when you start seeing the colors through the paper, this is the important part that we know the sublimation is working.
We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds per one. So that's what we found to do. So I'm just gonna hold it. It's on the it's on the paper. Now, Lauren, I'm curious if I should have taped it down more. Now I'm nervous. So
always say
There's
more
never-
tape
yeah.
is better than less tape.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you can see the color. I'm a little too close for comfort.
It is going to be hot, so don't try to touch this after, please.
Should I do one or two and then peel it up just to show them?
Yeah.
And then we'll double check our work and make sure we're not taped down too much, because this one right here.
Put your glove on.
Yeah, I need my glove on.
Please.
Thanks, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Lauren. Okay, well now how am I go? I need my tweezers. Okay.
Yeah, hold the cup with your glove. Use the tweezers to take it off.
Yes.
That's a silhouette weeding tool.
Where are my tweezers? Are my tweezers here? Anyway, we'll use just anything to peel it up. I just want to peek. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! We just added this little blue guy. Did you see that? Sadie, did the camera see that? Oh my gosh! Beautiful! Beautiful! Okay, this one needs to be taped down more. Okay, now I'm fully committed. I just wanted to like test it. You guys know, like being live sometimes is like a little much for me.
So this is this a Wagner heat gun?
I love my Wagner.
Wagner heat gun from probably Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere. We're using it on high heat setting for about 30 seconds or until you see that ink come through the paper.
Yeah.
That way you know that it has transferred over.
Yeah. And I will say, if you get too close, it could catch on fire. So this is like, be careful. I will say I'm within 10 feet of my fire extinguisher because we are in a corporate office and it has been serviced.
Somebody said your tweezers are right next to the keyboard? No, maybe not?
What?
Okay.
I don't know, maybe.
I can't see from here.
They're scissors.
Oh, Rebecca also had a good suggestion. She said the extra stuff, the extra paper that you don't use, you could use on like a car coaster.
Ooh, I love a car coaster. Yeah, I could make like 3 or 4 car coasters.
You could make small things with it. It would be great.
Yeah, you totally could. You totally could. Yay! I did get so excited. I get so excited. We're just crafting away here.
Everybody is loving this hack.
I love this hack.
And just to reiterate, we are using this on a high heat setting. I know we've had a couple people ask. This is a Wagner heat gun on a high heat setting for about 30 or so seconds.
Yes.
Make sure you are using your heat glove when you do this because it is going to get your cup hot.
It is. It is.
So.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Could you use regular oven mittens? Kathy, I would say no. Like when you're in, for what we used it for, you're getting inside an oven at almost 400 degrees.
Yeah.
And this, I can almost feel the heat through this. So I don't know if a regular oven mitten.
No.
We're gonna say no, okay? Aw, Cheryl, thank you so much. This is genuine excitement. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay, we added this little one, love it. This one had a moment, that was my fault. I didn't tape it down all the way with the first transfer. The wind of the heat gun kind of messed that one up, but I fixed it. And then I'm just gonna grab trying to grab like a tool just to be able to.
Don't touch that.
I know, but I'm so excited. I don't want to
take the glove off.
I don't want to. I did take the glove off, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I'm impatient. I don't want to wear the glove.
Child.
I don't want to wear the glove. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to scratch the design either, but I want to see it. I want to show everyone. Look, that one was added. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So good, y'all. We are making magic happen over here. Magic. Do you believe in magic? I do now.
Do you believe in magic? Sing along again today.
Yep. Oh my gosh, look at this one we added. Do you see that? We just added this one and it looks like there's unity on your design. Oh my gosh, unity. Oh my word, I love this one too. Okay.
I just really feel like this brings this all together.
Yeah.
It gives you that seamless design.
Oh, look at that one.
It makes it
chef's kiss. It's amazing.
Chef's kiss.
All right, y'all. We are just peeling this up.
So BJ said, could you have cut out the pebbles and put them in the blank spots prior to putting them in the oven? That is a great question. The reason we did not do that is because when you are putting when you are pulling that wrap tight, you have to tape down one side first and then pull it tight. So you have tape on the edges where those extra pieces would go.
I mean, Lauren, we could even go in, like I saw right here where I just left a spot.
Yeah.
You could go in with that. I think this one moved a little, so that was like my taping mistake. My tip would be tape down a little bit more securely. I didn't think about the wind. Like
from the heat gun? You have to tape all the way around it, just like you would a regular tumbler.
Because that's what happened. Like this area wasn't, so it was flapping a little. I saw that happen. But when we did some of these, I mean, they look so good. So again, really, really amazing. I mean, I'm so excited.
I want to see this.
Kim says, what would you charge for this? So Kim, in Design Make Sell, which I've seen a lot of friends asking.
Great.
I know. They were asking about Design Make Sell. I teach you how to start selling your own projects. They're awesome. Go Alicia. I love it. We would want to make sure you're getting paid for your time. If it takes 40 minutes for you to make, or like a half hour for you to make, and you want to make $20 an hour, that'd be like $10 at least for your time. Same material, what's $15? So you need to earn like at least like 25. I would charge probably $35 for this, like at least, especially with the custom. Like $35 to $40, I think is what I would personally charge. But do the math, make sure you got your supply budget taken care of and everything. But yay, I'm convinced. Sublimation, here I come. Guys, who else wants to say yes to sublimation today? The best way to do it is to grab our sublimation course. Take the extra savings, the $70 you get off today. You could use that to get your convection oven. You could buy blanks. You could, use that towards your printer, whatever you want. If you've been eyeballing it, we say go for it.
Yeah.
You're go. Love it.
And if you have not bought your printer yet, but you're like, yes, sublimation,
please buy the course
this is the way
first.
I need to go. Getting that course first is going to be key, because if you buy the wrong printer and then you go back and you're like, I've spent all this money on this printer.
They'll already feel burned. They're already going to be swayed one way. So we don't want you to be that way. Walk with us. Let us help you, walk you through the whole journey. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And we're so, so excited. But again, guys, just commenting on this video enters you to win a convection oven just like we use. So that is amazing. We've had so much fun. How many friends do we still have hanging out with us today? 442, such a great group today.
We're so glad that you've hung out with us for all of this.
It's so good. I mean, this was we got the hack, we got the training, we got the regular sublimating. Hadn't sublimated in a while.
We hadn't.
It's amazing. Tomorrow, you got to come back.
Let me think.
I forgot. I just had it in my head.
I know what Fridays is.
Well, tell us what Fridays is.
Fridays is the badge reel.
The epoxy resin.
Yes.
The
UV resin.
UV epoxy. Yeah,
UV epoxy
resin.
Yeah,
UV resin. Tomorrow is, now it's go bother me.
Hold on.
Hold on. We have to talk about it. I mean, so good. While she's doing that, again, if you all need to grab your membership to Maker's Gonna Learn, be sure to grab that today, $30 off. We would love, love, love to have you in the membership. You can grab this. Oh, I knew it. It's 3 ways dollar store mugs. You're going to absolutely love this. You guys love the dollar store. We're going to take that. We're going to make 3 different mugs. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with all 3 of those techniques. So be there tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Get a tumbler press. Yeah, you could get a tumbler press, and I love that. So yes, so good. Oh, Maker's Gonna Learn was the best thing I ever did. Thank you, Jeffrey. We love that. That's so sweet. 1:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Friday.
Yep.
On Friday, we're giving away casually a Cricut Maker. Casually. Cricut Maker 3.
Oh.
Ooh.
Casually.
So you got to be there live to win that one. But the rest, just comment whether it's recorded live. We're picking randomly through all of it. So it's been amazing, y'all. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. See you back in tomorrow, right here.
Absolutely.
So, thanks, guys.
Bye.